Welcome to my modest shop. Let's start from this corner here. My plan for this bench is to make a latte, which will be powered by foot. So I have to figure it out. I have two sets basically. One is here, and the second much bigger. This one here. Below I have a few hand drills. Then the next is my woodworking bench. It's approximately from 40s. It's like brand new. Lovely condition. Underneath I have some hand saws and wood planes. A lot of them basically. Here above I just placed to be handy, and these here are what I use the most. I have a retin chisels. This one I recently restored, box scraper, very nice to use. And yeah, next one is very interesting. It's a contour saw, and it's powered by foot, and it works great. So far I cutted a few wooden pieces and copper tube, and it was really nice to use it. I need a bit more exercising, but generally it's quite good. The next one here beside the contour saw is my big stone wheel. This one can be powered by hand or just by foot. So far I tried both methods, and definitely better works for me by foot, because I have two hands available to do stuff. And it's quite nice. This one has a small tub here for water. I haven't filled it yet. Here, this corner is also an interesting project, future project. I do have an extension for a Dremel, and my plan is to convert this sewing machine to pedal-driven Dremel. Maybe sounds crazy, but I will try that. I have some parts which I will be using from here. For the moment I have attached quite interesting hand cranked grinder. It has two stones, fairly good condition. It needs to be restored definitely, but quite interesting. Has a holder, can be adjusted, so it's quite nice and easy. When you use one hand you can keep everything straight with the other hand. It's quite nice. Yeah, basically that is on this side. So I have a nice room. On the opposite side I have in this corner. It's a bit darker, but I mostly use to store some of the future items to restore. This one is very interesting. It's over 100 years old dentist compressor in working condition. This one is approximately 200 years old, quite interesting as well. And here are some smaller items also to be restored. Saws, planes, hammers, pliers, yeah, a lot of stuff. This one here is a small dynamo. But produces electricity, and I have a good plan for one project to use that one. Yeah, and here is one more hand grinder for table. It's quite nice. Here are some more grinders, of course, my main tool. Some of the projects what I did before, and on top I have some wood what I'm gonna use in future projects. Here I have my hand tools, what I use the most. Nice surface here to work, and underneath I have plenty of drawers for small stuff and similar. I haven't yet figured out what goes where, but I will figure that out. I can put names. Here I do have some knives. They are in fairly good conditions, and this is basically for my collection. I have very nice examples there. The next one, I have quite a lot of pocket knives. The next one, oh yeah, this is full of some crazy looking knives. I have some diving knives here. Look at this one. It's very interesting, never saw this one before. Yeah. Anything else? And down below as well, some pocket knives, one bigger knives. Yeah, they are very nice examples here. Most of them I don't need to restore, but that's good. My plan is to restore this old level at some point. Then here I have my grinder restored. Lovely piece, I like to use it every time. Here I do have some hand drills, a few more. This one I used quite a lot in my videos. This I haven't shown you yet, but I am planning to use that one. Then I have here a few hand pumped screwdrivers. Maybe you remember these two I restored. This is a German sorting shell, if you will. Has many boxes. I plan to use for small knife parts. And here as well for some bigger. For now there is some labels, but I will remove and put mine. Very useful, and I highly suggest to have this one in your shop. It's especially if you do stuff with knives and similar, it's perfect to align in your angles. Much easier to do work. Very important to have on hand a fire extinguisher, so it's quite easy for me to get it. Here is basically my painting station. It will be. I can adjust and have a nice ventilation. This one here, this sewing machine, I'm planning to convert in grinder polishing station for wood, metal and such. It's quite nice size and it's rigid, and yeah, I removed sewing machine. It's not there anymore. Maybe you remember from my last post, but those lights here, these two rows, is first what I installed. I thought it will be enough, but today I added these two LED lights. Just if you see now, you can quite nice see what I'm having here. Before it was really dark. So yeah, I will definitely be adding some more stuff here, and it would be interesting just to develop more. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that wall there, to leave it empty or just to have some shells and stuff. Hope you enjoyed this tour in my new shop, and it would be nice to hear what you think. Until next time, see you.